Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and I am so happy to be here. So thank you guys so much for yesterday. I am still completely blown away and I get really teared up going through all of the comments. So I haven't replied to too many just yet and I am going through them really slowly because holy moly, it's an emotional experience. But I wanted to thank all of you and I wanted to let you guys know you are totally right and we are here. And the whole point is showing up and going on adventures and just being our normal happy selves, and that's going to be somebody with a gigantic to-do list that never gets done and giraffes living in my front yard because I'm still working on their giraffe barn. But that's just who we are and what we do, and so we're just going to go ahead and go with the flow and get done what we can get done and have a great time and watch the adventures unfold. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get my dogs out of the bushes here. Lily, there you are. Tate, there you are. Come on, Tate. Tate. There we go. Oh, you were standing up. All right, come on, Tate. And I'm going to nibble some of these cookies. And then we are going to start getting to work, kind of running around and trying to clean up our yard. And mostly get the mail out of the mailbox. Because sorry about that, Jude. The mail has been in the mailbox for so long. We have so many things we need to clean up. And then I also want to work on building. I know you guys ready for this. Are you ready for this? I want to build a hedgehog nest. A hedgehog nest, yes, a hedgehog nest. Why? Because I was thinking how much fun it would be if we had something that was kind of alive and wandering around our yard. And yes, I know we have many things that fit that qualification. We have Agent Noodles back there. We have the two Aki clones over there. The clones of my many wonderful boyfriends wandering around. It looks like we have an escaping squicken clawing its way through the squicken bushes over there. That's fine. That's totally fine. And we have a bunch of giraffes. But I was thinking how I really want to change up the flowers over here, and then I realized how fun would it be if we had some sort of pollinator that lived in our yard and wandered around and was an NPC who dropped random flowers that would change their type and change what they were during the year. And so what we're going to do is we're going to build a hedgehog nest right there. Whoops. All right. Well, that's okay. I need to get the meadow sweets out of the way. We're going to build a hedgehog nest and make it so we can have an adorable little hedgehog, a little hedgehog NPC, and or maybe like right here. And then the hedgehog NPC is going to be able to wander around pretty much the whole yard and it will drop plants as it goes. And then what we'll do is anytime it drops those plants, we will pick the plants up and plant them pretty much like right next to wherever it dropped them. So I think that's going to be really fun. And we might even make it so that we can like provide it food and it can give us more items too. So you guys are going to help me pick the flowers that the hedgehog is going to leave in our yard to kind of celebrate. I guess it's not really spring anymore. We're moving into a bright, beautiful summer with a boiling hot sun. So we'll pick some fun summer flowers and fun summer like foliage that we can decorate the yard with. And you guys will help out with that. And then we'll give it to the little hedgehog. And then the little hedgehog will drop the items. And then we can put them and plant them wherever the hedgehog happened to wander. And like he'll drop some clover right here. So we'll put the clover right there. And I think that would be a lot of fun and a great way to kind of add an organic ambiance. Because it's like the hedgehog decides where the plants go, not me. And that's really cute. And of course we can always rearrange things and make things into a proper tidy little garden. But for now I just need to clean the heck up of my entire house and my yard, and my puppies are getting hungry. Come along, Lily and Tate. Come along, let's get you guys down to the dog food bowls. And while we're over here, because see, I like what we tried to do over here. I just feel like the plants aren't packed in tight enough. So we're going to work on that a little bit. Hello, puppies. Oh no, Lily and Tate. Come on, Lily, Tate. There's Pine. All right. Oh, there you two are. All right. And let's get these puppies standing up and wandering around so that they'll have a good time. Devin can't stand up because if Devin stands up, then she'll just like wander straight off a cliff because she's a different type of dog. And then do I have a stick? I'm sure I've got a stick somewhere. I don't have a stick. Well, that's a little awkward. All right. Well, I'm going to come over and I'll grab a stick. And you guys, there's no puppies in here. I don't know what you're talking about. They're all at the doggy daycare. Cough, cough. Whoops. All right. And then let's see. Lily, you can follow me around. Pine is wandering. Alia, you need to wander. Oh, Tate. Tate was bathing in the little dog bath. Alia, you stay here. And you watch over Devin. because you two are good friends. And then I guess I need to keep some sticks on me. Oh my gosh, I just have so much stuff. I guess we might as well like repair our armor and do work like that, because what better time to start kind of like cleaning our armor than while we're cleaning up our yard and trying to make enough room in my inventory just so that I can empty my mailbox. That's kind of ridiculous. All right. Hello, Martha. Oh my goodness. And yes, we actually have several applications that have come in lately for new zoo crafters. And I'm going through, and there's several people, some of whom I already know and would consider friends, who are popping by. So you guys may see some new zoo crafters showing up soon. And now that Seri, the admin, who's supposed to be in charge of this, is pulling her head out of the sand to actually get stuff done, we should hopefully be having more fun events showing up in zoo crafting too. So Lily, are you like licking up some crumbs off of the kitchen floor? Oh, I love you. You're such a little goofball. Just don't eat any of the little chips, okay? Also, I should probably throw out these cakes. I feel like they've gone bad. And oh yeah, Ben's been waiting forever for me so that we can do a special to get to get Primrose and Bluebell calmed down, because they no longer have a contract as my little maids with me since I made them so upset. They have basically left me. And they're just sitting at the zoo entrance refusing to do anything because I didn't give them enough cake and chocolate. So we're going to try to have some negotiations with them and see if the girls can possibly find it in their hearts to forgive me at some point. So that'll be coming up. Wow, I've got lots of stuff. All right, let's go ahead and repair this iron shovel. Yeah, this is good. This is a good thing to do to kind of get us back into the flow of things. Hello, Tate. Hello, don't mind me. I'm just swinging this around. There's a fish. I know. Do you smell the fish, boy? Do you smell the fish? Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure he's been here for a while, so I don't mind turning him into a fish fillet. And there you go. Lily, you can't eat the fish. That always amazes me that only Tate can eat the fish. I guess Lily just doesn't like fish. All right, and the oven... Is it working? Oh, there we go. The oven just needed a little bit readjusted for some reason. Okay. And now I've committed to this. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I keep saying, and I know I have always said, that I really want to... Oh, wow, look how much vanilla we have. Sweet. Vanilla is hard to get because it comes from a tree, and trees are a lot harder to harvest from. But I know I'm always saying how I want to get the zoo kitchen episodes on Fridays up and going again. And I really do. I think it would be absolutely amazing. All right. And the nutmeg. We're going to put the ground nutmeg away. Oh, yeah. And we'll get some things pressed. So we have lots and lots of soybeans and lots of soy milk. And actually, you can use raw soybeans to make all sorts of interesting things like salad dressing. You can use them to make salads. Well, you can't use them to make as many things as I thought you could, actually. I was thinking, I eat edamame all the time, where it's just like soybeans with a little bit that you boil in water and you eat with sea salt. And we love eating edamame, but I guess that's not an option. So we'll work on that. Maybe I can learn how to make edamame. I've been thinking about learning how to make custom recipes, and I think it would be really, really exciting to figure out, like, modding how to make custom recipes. And would you guys get like that if I did that and made custom Seri recipes and made it a little mod that you guys could download? It could be like an add-on to Pam's Harvest Craft or something. I think that would be really cool if I could learn how to make my own little things. All right. And I'm trying to find somewhere to put my soy milk. That's why I'm running around in circles. Oh, wow. I have a lot of soy milk, you guys. Okay. Well, I guess that means I can either make a lot of cheese by fermenting it, or I could make a whole lot of minced fish, or I could make one milk bucket or some cake. There's some options for soy milk, a few options. Shapeless crafting. Oh yeah, there's lots of options for soy milk. So soy milk would be extremely useful to have in abundance, and we're just going to have to start throwing food in here, I think, because this is technically our fridge, and we'll start sorting it later. All right, and then spices go in here, and then items that I need to take elsewhere, like items I need for traveling. This gather item thing is actually, oh my gosh, there's so many squicking, is actually needing to go down to the Egg Research Center. I'm kind of in the mood to expand the Egg Research Center too. I would love it if we had an NPC that just like drops random eggs there, and we could go and speak with him, and like you could just get random mystery eggs. So that would be pretty fun. I'll talk to Pavo about that. Maybe we could have fun setting that up together. And then I'm going to move the gold chest plate. And speaking of Pavo, I need to take some pretty awesome gifts over to Pavo, you guys, because as you guys know, he has been carrying everything on while I have just had my head in the sand and been super depressed and confused about how to come back to zoo crafting. And I really thought I had to do it. Oh, hello, one of my wonderful darlings. I really thought I had to do it in some like miraculous, like extra super awesome whiz bang way. And so it meant so much to have everybody go, no, Seri, just be you. That's what we're here for. Because that I can do. That I can do. And all the other whiz-bang flashy stuff, well, maybe that'll show up in the future, but we're just going to start here. But while I had my head in the sand, Pavo was working so hard, even though he lost his build of his zoo. And he turned right around. He was really... I've had, like, huge losses like that before. You guys who have been around for years know that we have lost... a lot of zoo crafting before. We have lost entire worlds from just glitches, from mods conflicting, you know, all sorts of things like that. Yay, the cakes are all vegan! And this is actually a little pause closure that has been brought to us. There we go. Ice cream cones. That was brought to us by Alex because he was working super hard on this. And then I need to do some of the reading that they also left me. But let's go move this. This is the ice cream stall right here. So we're going to go move this little ice cream stall very carefully up into my attic so that we're able to do something cool with it. All right. So let's move that up there. But yeah, well, instead of getting like depressed and throwing in the towel, he just decided to start fresh. And it was amazing. The things he has been doing, man, they're fantastic. So I'm really, really, really grateful. This is where I keep all of the like backup devincing sculpture pieces. So I'm so grateful to Pavo for that. And I'm really grateful for all of you who have been majorly supporting him while he gets his zoo rebuilt. And I want to majorly support him by bringing him delicious cake, because that's what friends do. Or maybe some lemonade, because it's going to be summer. All right, and speaking of summer, I need to hurry and finish sorting all of these things so that you guys can help me decide what flowers our little hedgehog is going to give us. And then we'll see if we can even get the hedgehog house built today, because that would be really adorable. And I'm going to have to, I think hedgehogs eat mostly like earthworms. I'm going to have to look up what hedgehogs eat so that we can feed them delicious earthworms or berries or whatever it is they eat. And as a result, they can give us more flowers and seeds or maybe some bugs. That would be kind of cool if they could just give you some bugs. Delicious potato soup and then beef Wellington. And then we've got all of these wild horses. I think, were these the zebras? There's a goat. Here's another goat. I'm trying to remember. There's another wild horse, goat, wild horse. Are these zebras and goats? I don't remember. I know, I think he told me about it in there. Let's see. Guest, animal sanctuary, vegan options, ice cream cart, I can't remember. Okay, so that's that, and we'll take care of all those animals in just a minute. And then that clears out those two. Aha! Oh, so many icy irises! And I'm assuming these are Arctic foxes. No way! And this is from Ben. Okay. Seri, me and Ilya were out exploring the wastes beyond Akira and stumbled across a vast and cold land where we found 3 Arctic foxes struggling in ice, the safari nets containing these 3 animals. Alongside this, Ilya wanted you to have the flowers she picked out while we were out. Ben and Ilya. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Okay, let's make room for this, and then we've got one more thing to collect. And oh, actually, I think I have enough room. And these beautiful things, I have a feeling I know what these are for, so I'm already tearing up a little bit. These were from Pavo. And then there we go. Hi, Seri. I found these flowers in the fields around my new home. They look very summery, and I thought you might like them. Also, I was wondering if you would like to pop around for a cup of tea sometimes. You'd have to bring your own cups, though. I hope you have an amazing summer. I love the sunshine, from Pavo. Ah, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. And that actually answers my question on what kind of plants we should add in, doesn't it? Because there's dandelions, goldenrod, sunflower, oxeye daisies. Those sound perfect. And sprinkling them around, in fact, I kind of want to put them in the front yard now. I don't even have room to do this. I've gone mad with power. Oh, sunflowers. Why do you have to face the wrong direction? I need to replace these sunflowers with the sunflowers from the really adorable little what's it called? I love it. It's the texture pack. I think, is it in my options actually? Zigzag from the zigzag pack. I should replace them just for the heck of it because I do love the zigzag pack. I don't know if they'd match very well though. But I want my sunflowers to look super sunny and like face every direction. All right, so oxeye daisies. I feel like Pavo has and then maybe blueberries because they make me think of summer stuff. I feel like he has unintentionally directed my question of what should go with our hedgehog who's going to be giving us all the items. And then let's put away this food really quickly. And then maybe I'll have enough room to gather up the rest of the flowers that I just kind of started chucking everywhere. Potato soup and beef Wellington and delicious chocolate cake. There's just so much. There's just so much. And I have missed being with my friends so much too. It's kind of that thing. I mean, it sounds ridiculous. Like, Seri, why would you stick your head in the sand and hardly even talk to your friends? And it's because you get depressed and you just have a hard time doing that. And it happens to everybody. And I don't mind talking about it because I don't want people to think they're like the odd ones out. You know what I mean? All right, let's take these eggshells out and put them in the garden. Oh, and I can even put the little note. I need somewhere to put the little note. Maybe up there. Can I reach? There we go. Yeah, I'll put the little note up here. Because that's a special little note written to me by a friend. So, oops. And I really hope there's not a baby dodo hiding under the stairs now. Because I just kind of threw that dodo egg. I'm sorry, Martha. I'm sorry, Martha. Sometimes accidents happen, okay? I really hope there's not a dodo chick just shoved under there now. Oh, dear. Oh, Agent Noodles, what do you think? What do you think? Do you like the sunflowers? I really like the sunflowers. I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to collect these. And we'll go look at what's inside. There we go. These were our spring flowers. And now we have sunny summer sunflowers. And I'm going to try to change the texture on them so I can actually see them. And then we'll pick these guys up too. And then the little grass garden has even spread. I'll go ahead and collect them like this. Because the grass gardens, I'm actually thinking of putting down in the safari zone. Because that might be a really fun thing to have spread naturally in the safari zone. All right, so have I finally finished emptying this mailbox? Aha, the dandelions, which are so sweet. All right, mailbox emptied. You just feel so tidy. That's like when you finish cleaning your email inbox. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but any of the adults out there know what I mean by you feel really good when you finish cleaning your email inbox out. You're like, yes, I'm caught up on something in life. It feels tidy. It feels like making your bed. That's what it feels like. All right, so let's pop down here and let's go ahead and take a peek at all of the plants we have to pick from. So goldenrod, oxeye daisy, and blueberries I think would be pretty good. And we'll glance through some of the plant mega pack plants. And then you guys let me know in the comments any plants that you think would be really good for our little hedgehog friend who's going to live in our yard to drop randomly. It'll have a little timer like all of the custom NPCs do, and they just drop them randomly. So if you have any ideas for good summer plants for where we live, then let me know. There's also snowberries, beautyberries, blackberries, the blueberries, elderberries, gooseberries, huckleberries, orangeberries, strawberries on a bush, which are kind of interesting. And then there's a whole bunch of the ferns. I could see ferns too. So this is kind of what you guys think would grow best in our yard. So we are in a highlands biome, just to give you an idea. So this is indeed a highland biome. Ooh, man, they're busy bees. And so I'm not sure like what plants do best in the highlands biome. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of the columbines. I do love columbines. They're one of my favorites. The dahlias. And it doesn't have to be. I mean, maybe this is a really adventurous hedgehog. And so he travels around and collects seeds from all over the place. So it doesn't have to be biome specific, really. Azaleas, which are really beautiful. I think they're a great summer plant. The achillea, which I think sounds really awesome. Bellflowers, carnations, we normally call these like paintbrush flowers, but the Calliosia. Yeah, basically, I really love the dahlias too. So basically, this is more stuff that you think would look really nice, like the daisies down here. And you can tell me what colors you think would look good. But anything you think would look really nice in our yard. There's also marigolds, which I think are great. I don't think there's zinnias, but there's nymphaeas, which kind of look like zinnias, which reminds me, I need to expand our nymphaea garden. Gladioli, geraniums, roses, blazing stars, And then there's a whole bunch of the wild plants too. I mean, there's the irises, which is a mountain plant. The house leek is also a mountain plant. There's the alpine bellflower. Or do you think that would be a good one to save for winter when things are going to get a little darker? You could also pick things like twigs for ground cover, bright green grass, maybe some of the flowers like the shiny flower ground cover. So plants you think would be good on our area. Butterfly weeds, and it could be weeds too if you guys want to vote on weeds. Wild columbines, pitcher plants. Like if you know the plant megapack plants, then you know like all of these plants you can pick from. And then there's also biomes, the biomes of plenty. If I can find, yeah, there's also the beautiful biomes of plenty flowers that you guys can pick from too. These ones are a lot harder for me to get my hands on, so they're always fun when they show up. There's clovers from there, the orange cosmos, bromeliads, goldenrod, lavender, burning blossoms would be interesting. I might try to make that one really rare if you pick it though. The hibiscus, which I absolutely love, but it is kind of a summery flower. Dandelion puffs! I love dandelion puffs. They're so cute. But yeah, there's all of those berry bushes. So yeah, anything you think, even grass, whatever you think would be really fun for our little hedgehog to pick up and drop off in our yard. That's what I want to see. Oh geez, I still need to clean this whole thing up too, don't I? All right, and then we're going to come and we're probably going to finally, here, come all of you. I'm going to finally pick up this garden piece, these garden blocks that have been just sitting there, kind of just gathering dust for ages. So we'll swap those out with a couple clumps of dirt. There we go. And do I have some garden soil? Hey, any of you, can you please combine? Thank you. So I have a little bit more room and I can throw these plants in here. There we are. So I think blueberries, sunflowers would definitely be very useful. All right, put those there. And then I think we're going to build a little hedgehog nest. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy because I think... Whoa, puppies! What are you doing? Wait, I have food. Oh, you silly goose buckets. I know you're happy to see me, but... Oh gosh, we're going to have to get back into the flow of making sure you're fed on time. I'm so sorry, my loves. I'm so sorry. We'll get used to it again. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, babies. All right. And yeah, really, I think the only things we might need for the hedgehog nest are kind of like some twigs and some leaves. And then do I have any carpenter's blocks up here? Not really. Do I have any sitting inside my backpack? No, not really. So, all right. Hang on here. I think I can make some though. So recipe for the carpenters. I'm going to need a bunch of sticks. Well, good thing I have all this wood. And then we can make a whole bunch of sticks really quickly. There we are. And then like so, and like so. There we go. I don't need too many. And then I need to make some carpenter slopes is what I'm going for here. Is that? I can't remember. No, it's the other way around. Oh, I feel like a little baby newbie coming all like back into Minecraft after so long. It's so surreal. All right, there we go. There we go, you guys. We've got this. See? We've got this. We've got this, and this is a beautiful world. And I love seeing just what happens when we show up day after day and how things change and how we change and what we add and what we do. All right, maybe I don't want to do that, but I do want to do this. Oh, gosh. And then that. There we go. And then, let's see. I want to do like this, I think, because it's going to be a little hedgehog nest that comes like right there. I want it to be kind of like in the corner of my yard, like so, and kind of adorable. And maybe have some twigs in front of it. And then we'll adjust as necessary. And I need to get this freaking chest out of the way. We'll adjust as necessary. And this is going to be our little hedgehog nest. And I think we might remove this pistachio tree, even though it's been there for ages, and make this into more of like a sitting area, perhaps, or a little wild spot. And I think the hedgehog nest needs to be a little bit more concealed than that. I think the hedgehog would be a little bit more appreciative. Yeah, like that. And then hopefully the grass will grow under there really quickly. And then once the grass grows, we'll have a little hedgehog nest. Wonderful. All right. And then you guys let me know what things you think the hedgehog wants to eat, and what things you think the hedgehog would give us to plant. And then we'll work on that next time, and we'll have a wonderful time then being able just to spread like a little organic hedgehog nest all over the place. And I think we'll probably come on the other side and work on making the garden look nice on this side too. But I just thought that was so fitting for me to have like a bush, like maybe we'll build a bush right over here too. Why don't I have more bushes? I'm a bush loving kind of person. So I don't know, we'll play around with it a little bit and we'll see if all the darlings want bushes to climb on. I mean, I'll give them bushes to climb on if they want bushes. I don't know if this is a good idea, but you never know until you try. So, all right, we'll probably remove that, but I do think a low-lying tree of some kind might do really well, and maybe some bushes off the top of this, and then over there, and then we'll just leave that for the darlings to climb for now. But all right, so we're just gonna wait and see what our little hedgehog needs, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.